You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I have got our weekly prediction edition discussion. Of course, all of our predictions are always based in confirmed spoilers from the network. I'll tell you my prediction, I'll tell you the spoilers, and I'll tell you what inspired me to come up with this, and I cannot wait to read your comments. I love y'all's comments on the predictions. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, definitely drop those comments. I love the discussion. I love the back and forth. All right, our three predictions are one for Harris and EJ DiMera, one for Xander and Sarah, and the last one for Rachel Black and Tate Donovan Black. We are going to dig into that, but if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, and more. All right, our first prediction we are going to talk about is Harris Michaels. I think he's going to get the goods on EJ DiMera so the guy can be arrested or at least threatened with arrest. So this prediction is based on the Days promo. So these are official video spoilers that we've seen. If you haven't watched our video on the promo, check our recently posted videos. You can look because all the Days ones have a yellow background, or you can go over to our Days of Our Lives playlist. So there's a whole section of the new Days promo about Harris Michaels, Ava Vitale, Susan Banks, and EJ DiMera. So Harris delivers Susan Banks home to EJ in Salem at the DiMera mansion. But before that, it looks like the cops put a wire on him. So it seems Ava is not under arrest because of scenes in the promo where she's walking around the police station pretty freely. Maybe they do believe Ava and that EJ took a hit out on her. And by then, of course, they're going to know that Susan Banks is not dead. So Ava didn't kill her. So that's definitely progress towards her legal issues. And everybody knows that Susan has that psychic power. So that should also get rid of the discussion about Ava being insane because she really was getting messages from Susan. So we have Ava walking in and she sees Harris with his shirt pulled up. He's putting on a microphone and wire up under his shirt. And the only reason that he would be doing that is to get the goods on EJ DiMera so that the guy will be forced to stop chasing Ava to punish her. And this also may be a case of leveraging EJ and Susan to tell the cops that they are not going to testify with any charges against Ava. So I'm wondering, though, if Rafe will arrest EJ for taking out the hit or if they cut a deal with EJ to avoid his arrest. But I definitely think Harris is going to get the goods on him. We'll see if he succeeds. Our second prediction is about Xander and Sarah. I think that Xander is in a position where he despises Sarah and she is going to have to beg him to reunite with her. So why am I talking about a reunion and the hate in the same section? Because Maggie Horton actress Suzanne Rogers leaked that Xander and Sarah get remarried. So we do know that they will wind up back together, but I think Sarah's going to have to be the one to ask for it to happen. So next week, official spoilers, again from the promo, have Rex Bratty taunting Xander. He stops by Xander's apartment and says that he will never be Victoria's father. And then he bumps him on the way out. And clearly, Rex still plans to raise Sarah's daughter as his own. And we know Xander's not going to tolerate that. So on Thursday, October 5th, confirmed spoiler says somebody attacks Rex. So we don't know if this Rex and Xander confrontation also happens on Thursday, but I imagine that it's Xander that probably punches him in the face because Rex threw down some fighting words. You don't tell a man you're going to keep his kid from him and think that something isn't going to happen in repercussions to you. So Paul Telfer did an interview recently, and he said that his character is in a situation where Xander is co-parenting with Sarah, but they are not in love and they are not living together. More than that, Xander really seems to hate her right now. So whatever love he had for her seems to have evaporated. And right now, Xander's in this position where he feels like this situation with Sarah just cost him Chloe. So Xander's take is because Chloe decides she can't marry him and she actually leaves for New York City with Philip. He's going to lay all that back to Sarah's doorstep, because if she had been honest with him from the get-go, he wouldn't have ever been involved with Chloe, most likely, and wouldn't have been in the position to break his heart and break her heart, and for him to have no love in his life after this. So Xander is definitely heartbroken over Chloe. He's furious at Sarah and Rex, but he's also very excited about having this daughter in his life. And I don't think Rex is going to stay around too long. Kyle Louder has a day job. He's a morning news anchor in Reno, so he is not a full-time actor at any moment right now. So he came over to Days just to do a short arc. And another Days spoiler says Kate Roberts tries to talk Rex into walking away from Sarah before he gets hurt. And I do think he's going to have to do that. All right, our third and final prediction is about Rachel Black. Is she going to be a brat to her big brother Tate Donovan Black, who is coming back very soon? I want to dig into all this and the spoilers around it, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Days updates, and definitely drop your comments. I love to read your comments, and click a like if you're enjoying this prediction discussion. So Rachel Black is pretty much a brat to everyone except for her mom, and sometimes to her mom too. But she's not Brady Black's only child, you know. This Friday, October 6th, has Brady Black back in Salem with his SORAS'd son, Tate Donovan Black. He is now going to be played by Jamie Mann, who is an actor in his 20s. So Monday, we're supposed to see Emily O'Brien as Teresa recast, who of course is Tate's mom after these scenes. So I wonder if Rachel is going to be bratty to Tate or if they'll get along. She doesn't like anybody else having her daddy's attention, so I feel like Rachel is going to be jealous and possessive. So with this SORAS'd, Tate's going to be probably about 10 or 12 years older than Rachel, and he usually lives out of town, so I definitely think she's probably going to be acting out. I also do wonder, with Tate and Holly Jonas both being SORAS'd, is Rachel Black the next one to get an age upgrade to join the teen scene? That would be pretty interesting to see Rachel Black just as bratty as she is now, but as an out-of-control teenager tormenting Brady Black, who is maybe going to change his mind about her spending more time with her mom if he can't deal with her. All right, guys, thanks for listening to our predictions. Drop your comments below whether you agree or disagree. I enjoy the conversation with you guys. I love talking about soaps with y'all. And come back soon for more on Days of Our Lives right here with Belynda at Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.